All right, we're going to give you all a little
Are
bit.
we live or you're live?
Well, I'm alive because I'm walking.
What? Why do you have to act like
Now
that?
I'm sitting. Hi, everybody. I'm Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes, and this is Amanda. And
I'm with Incredible Tiny Homes.
And she's deliberately had black licorice today to make everybody upset. You wouldn't believe the people that got mad at you for wearing black lipstick.
Well, they didn't get mad. It was just that they said it looked horrible.
So what's your difference between getting mad, upset, and looks horrible?
Okay, because people...
Mad is when you turn this table over, right? And I throw this chair through the glass. Is that mad?
Like Jesus did.
No, that's mad, right?
That's mad.
So what's upset?
My God.
Why?
Okay, so being mad, the people...
They voiced their opinion.
Okay, you want to tell the story? You want me to tell the story?
I can only get them worded edgewise.
Oh my God! My God!
When I get a burst of energy and thoughtfulness, I have to put it in because you'll devastate me.
Hey, listen, somebody got mad at... Now, this is mad. Somebody got mad at me. They got annoyed at me because I kept fooling with my hair the other night.
Stop!
Will you stop?
I'm gonna handcuff you. Just stop messing with your hair.
Anyway, moving on.
Let's flip it back and flip it forward again.
Oh my gosh, I'm a...
Black lipstick.
Hush!
You knew it was gonna offend somebody, but you just kept putting it on.
I did not know it was going to offend anybody, so...
But you know now it's going to offend somebody.
Okay. Can you all see how this day has went? I'm telling you what. So what happened was people did not get upset that I had black lipstick on. They told me it looked horrible on me. I mean, looked terrible, horrible, doesn't suit you, it's awful.
Well, you know, we've asked people to text on here and comment, so you're going to get anything and everything.
Yeah.
We got a show for you today, everybody. We're going live because there are so many things going on.
What? Wait a minute, I didn't get to tell the rest of my story.
What story?
Well, hold on a second.
About your black lipstick?
Well, yeah, I'm not done.
Oh my God, it's on, it's over.
What? It's on, it's over? Oh my God. Anyway.
All right, I'll go over my notes while you're doing
stop
that.
it.
Right?
I want to show them my shirt. Can I lean this down?
That's not about lips. Now you're going out of your shirt.
I don't care. Look, trick or treat. It's for Halloween. Bart Simpson. Is that not hilarious? Trick or treat. So I absolutely love Halloween, and that's exactly why I wear the black and wear all the stuff. Who said that? Kenneth Bailey. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
See?
There you go.
That's what I want to hear.
Hey, forget the haters and love the lovers.
Okay. Anyway, welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes today. We have got a show that is going to be dedicated to the 54 new lots that Randy and I went to Alabama last Monday, that we toured, and we're going to talk about that is what the show is going to be about today.
I'm trying to get in.
Oh, well, get in over here.
Yes.
Oh, now you're quiet. Okay, you got nothing to
I
say
told you
now?
I can only get in when I get it in.
my little notes.
See, now she's on a
and
roll.
I'm going to get my
See,
little...
I got to slip it in quick because once she starts rolling, there's no way of competing with her.
You know what? Oh, that's why I'm the winner.
Oh yeah, you always are.
Sounds good to
Always
me.
have been.
Sounds good to me. All right.
Hey, take the win.
I take it as a win. All right.
Yep.
So
Hope it's enough.
I fix my hair. Will you stop?
What?
All we've done is argue and fight all morning. Okay. Hi there from New Zealand. Loving the new look. I mean, it makes me laugh hard if you both argue with each other. It's fun.
It is not fun.
It was not fun about
my
it.
blood pressure is just up to here. I can't take it no more.
You don't even take blood pressure medicine. I don't even want to hear your crap. You know what?
I'm stressed.
Oh, stop it. You ain't stressed. He can take a load of, like, I don't know other. Me too. We both can take quite a bit of stress.
Really? We don't know what the stress is doing to us.
Oh, let me guess. You're all deteriorating.
I bet I got all kinds of tentacles all over me from
tentacles?
Just grabbing me inside.
Well, now listen.
Strangling my innards.
What have I got to do with that?
Oh, well, everything.
Well, listen, it's no question in my mind that you're an alien. I think you are an alien here.
Somebody else said that. It says you're an alien.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's pretty well, I think you are. For real. I'm not even being crazy about it. I think he's an alien.
How's that?
What do you mean, how's that? Of course you're going to say that because you're the alien.
Hey, you know what my dad said? My dad said
Your dad said a lot.
My dad said, he says, son, and he used a curse word on it. This was a family show.
He did.
He said, I was crapped out on a rock and hatched.
Do you have to say that?
All the time my dad said, he goes, son, he said, I believe you were crapped out on a rock and hatched.
I don't think you ought to say that.
You know what? That's true. I said, you know what? I'm an alien.
Oh, let me guess. I forgot to turn that down.
Well, there's $1 million call right here.
I forgot to turn that down. I forgot
Phoenix, Arizona. If you're calling me, I can't. No, I'm not going to answer it.
I forgot to turn.
I'm not going to answer. It's rude.
I forgot to turn my ringer off.
I forgot to turn my ringer off. Can we start talking about business instead of?
I can't believe we went live. You two are wonderful together. Oh, look, she put an alien thing, or broken prophet, put in 2 aliens. Hey, hand me my glasses over.
Yes, ma'am. Hand me, fetch me, reach me. Yep. Okay. Hand me, fetch me, reach me, give me.
Let me see if I can see now. Nope. I can't see through. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to do this the whole time.
Yeah.
Hi from New York. Do you know that I was going on a trip to New York in March of 2020 and I had to cancel because of COVID? I was going to go and...
is it COVID or is it COVID? Or is it the COVID?
It's the COVID. So, and don't ask again. God of mercy, you all will regret watching this.
We do have stuff to talk about because as you guys can see, there's people working back here that
actually work.
That need to work. Okay. Okay, let's see what we're going to talk about.
Oh my God. Okay, so we have literally fought all morning. I mean, fought. Have we not?
Well, we come to a really good conclusion.
It's under consideration.
Yes. I'm ready.
Okay. I swear to God, you are an alien.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so all foolishness aside, which never happens, everybody in this office hates us, don't they?
Oh, we are the drama of everything.
Yeah, everybody hates us.
Yes.
Everybody hates us.
Our laundry is out for everybody to read, listen to.
Nobody wants to be around us. Nobody can deal with us.
No, and everybody goes home and they talk about us.
They talk about us while they're here. It's okay.
We're awful. I'm serious. There is no holding back. It's totally laundry's hanging.
Oh my God! What was that?
Oh, look here, everybody. So
did y'all hear that?
So they're raising the floor right there. There's Jeremy. Wave,
hey,
Jeremy.
I said hi.
He can't hear nothing. Can you guys see? Yeah, there's Jeremy. Right there. And so that's a wall he's going to put on a trailer when it comes in. They're getting ready to set a roof. They're making the roof. There's the RJOs, and that's what we're going to talk to you today about is the RJOs
no,
also.
We're not.
A little bit, but this is our live shows are going to last forever.
Okay.
There you guys go. All right. So
do you want to start or do you want me to start?
You go right ahead. Ladies first.
Okay. So we're going to talk about the property. Randy and I went to Alabama, Woodsville, Alabama on last Monday.
Yep.
And there are 54 home sites that are available. Well, there is actually 6 contracts. Move that over a little bit. There are 6 house contracts pending right now for different phases, different lots over there at the Woodsville, Alabama.
Yeah.
Now that is 15 minutes from Huntsville, Alabama. Everybody's pretty familiar with Huntsville, Alabama because of the space, NASA, and stuff like that. I took my kids when they were little and stuff over there down to Huntsville and stuff. Took about 3.5 hours or something like that.
From here.
And there is a time change too.
Yep, they're in Central Time.
Central Time. So that we didn't say that before.
Yep.
Cute little piece of property. It's only 7 acres, okay, but it's really pretty over there. It's really wooded. It's like if you look at the forest, it's really kind of like the forest.
It's the forest again.
Except
for they've got a water feature in the middle. It's going to be a lake that he's going to build a lot of the homes around.
Mm-hmm.
So
how was it that the water gets in there? Because the water was gone.
Okay, so that was it was an old petting zoo.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you remember the spring?
Yes. Oh, that bubbles up.
So he's got an actual artesian well or spring that comes out of the ground, and they don't have it going into that pond right now. They've got it diverting going out just a drainage ditch.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So when they clean that pond out with the vegetation, it's been like that for probably 10 years. It's all growed up. Well, when they finally clean that out, that spring will fill that pond up perfect at a level. It's going to be really nice. Did you want to finish your thought with
what did I say?
What you were talking about, Hans and the property and all this stuff? Hans, H-A-N-S, is the owner partner in this development. We don't own the development. We have nothing to do with the development.
Right.
I don't want to keep talking if you had other thoughts that you needed to bring up about this.
No.
We want to explain
We
this
just
whole
want to
thing.
explain the whole thing. And
All
just
right.
like you said, that we don't own the property. So this is a brand new venture that we're doing.
Yeah.
Venture. That's what I was going to say. It was venture.
We're getting serious now.
We're getting super serious. We're talking about work.
Business.
Business. So, so we don't own the property. So this is a new thing. And this is, I did a video the other night talking about this, that we wanted people, and I forgot to ask the girls if anybody emailed in. If you have a piece of property that you are developing or have developed, or you're ready for tiny homes, or you want to know how to do it, didn't you talk about that as well? That you were going to do like a step kind of thing of, we can give you some guidance of what to go and ask.
Yep.
And things like that. But if you have property, and this guy, we have talked to him, it's been about a year, hasn't it? A little over a year. Last summer,
Yep.
I think we talked with him. And to talk about this, so it took a year to kind of get all this going. And it's 7 acres. It's right off of Highway 72 or 70.
Yep.
72. There is, like he said, there is some road noise right there, but it is a beautiful little piece of property. No big deal. Well, I mean, it's just right there, very accessible and stuff. 54 lots. There is going to be a lake. We have a video. I don't know. Are we going to link that to ours?
Maybe.
We've linked
I don't
his.
know.
Well, don't know yet. But we have, in the video that I did the other day, we've got the description, the website. His is, do you remember the website?
Yeah. GoTinyCottages.com.
GoTinyCottages.com. Okay, so that's his website. So you can go there. So the property is his. We build the houses. That's what we're doing. All we're doing is we're building the houses. So
Yes.
the contracts will be through us for the homes, and then anything to do with leasing the lot will be through Hans.
Okay. So let me just do this chronologically to
Okay.
knock out some questions, right?
Good.
So the first item up is that we don't own this development. We have no responsibility in its development. We are letting you guys know you can do your due diligence on it, like we have. We know Hans. He's bought several homes from us. We do not know the intricacies of his development and how it's being developed and how the land and the surveyors are the dozing and all that stuff. I have a good feeling about Hans and his partner. I've met with them. I've known Hans for, like I said, over a year, year and a half, 2 years. He's done things in the past. I think he's a great guy. I think that they've got
His partner was very nice.
great guy,
I
great
can't
developer,
remember his name.
excavator, like Yump over here. All right, so we are partnering with them. So we're giving you our blessings on this thing. We stand behind him. All right, we stand behind what he's doing and how he's doing things.
Yeah.
With that said, I'm not there overseeing the project, but we believe and trust that they're going to be doing a great job. Now, the other thing is that this is a business venture for us, meaning that we have an exclusivity that we are the only tiny home builder that will be featured in his 54
Just
homes.
our homes.
So that's what
our-
exclusive means, Manda.
That's our agreement.
All right. So with that said, everybody, no existing homes. If you bought one yesterday to go with the Buffalo Creek, no existing homes goes to Alabama. This is for us to build more homes for these guys to build. Okay? So that's the only reason we're doing this. We're not doing it so you can shift from community to community. It is built so we can put homes, new homes. We can build new homes.
Construction.
I want 54 new constructed homes. Even if you bought one 5 minutes ago and you're putting it in Buffalo Creek or somewhere else, it doesn't apply to this. You have to buy a home that's going to Alabama.
Brand new home. Okay, so Kathleen, two people, I've got two questions that's kind of going down through there.
Yeah.
What kind of houses, what kind of incredible tiny homes can be on this property? And the other one, and I'm sorry, I didn't get your name that said that, what houses, what kind of houses.
Okay.
And Kathleen Curtis asked about the rent. What's the rent going to be?
Okay. Let's address the type of homes that can go on there, the types of homes. 30 and under. 30 foot long and under. Okay? The way the lake is, the way the land is, a 40-foot Birmingham, big 30, you know, you can go 30 foot and that's it. And that's going to be pushing at 30. Your 20 to 24 is ideal for that. And anything below that is, of course, fine. We have been selling RJOs. Our new RJO line has come out. That is the 16, 20, and 24 are awesome, going to fit there. Our cottage is fitting there really good. Now, so I would say any of our models, you guys can get a Dalton, you can get an Augusta. I'd like to talk about Augusta today, that I think we're missing the mark on that Augusta. I think it's a really great home. And I think you guys, we haven't been able to describe this Augusta to you well enough to really for you guys to see it.
And I think we'll do a video. We can touch on it here, but we will do a complete video of just the Augusta, because like you said, it has been overlooked, because I don't think people understand the layout exactly. And if you do, you're really going to be like, oh, I want that. Yeah. I love it for sure.
So that's the thing. It's not our development. You have to have a home built just for the Alabama property, okay? Any model, 30 and under will fit. And now the cost. The cost of the rental is $300 a month plus utilities. Now, this is a unique development where I just text Hans and he may be texting me back, but it's unique to me because people are saying, how did he get transformers to get 6 homes? Well, there's an existing transformer already there on a house.
Yes.
They're just linking it to a transformer that's there. They're grouping these homes together where 8 or 10 of them will be one transformer. They only need 3 or 4 and they're done. They're only allowing 30 amp to the home. They're not doing 100 amps to the homes or 50 amps. It's a 30 amps to each home, which you can get more homes per transformer. So they may not even only need 3. I don't know how they're going to do it. But
how many do we have to have over at the mountain? What are we waiting on?
We can get between 6 and 8 homes on an underground. Ours is totally different. Ours is like a regular subdivision for regular homes. That's what we do in our development. So this is an RV park. Now, for you all, everything's the same. You're going to have electric, you're going to have water, you're going to have sewer and everything. What he's going to do, or what you all will do, you pay $300 a month. Then you pay for your usage, which will be your water you pay for, your sewer that you pay for, and your electricity. All right, so in a way, it's kind of neat in a way that if you're very, very conservative in how you use water and electricity, you're going to be right around $300 a month, really. All right. So if you went there and you were off grid, that is the best way to go. All right.
Oh, hold on. Can you do off grid? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Hold on. For real?
That's what I was just going to tell everybody.
Compost and all that stuff.
I was just going to tell everybody. Now listen, this is the deal. If you go there, right, and you hook up to the sewer, you pay for the sewer, you pay for the water, you pay for your power, all separate. And the reason is because the sewer is a self-contained sewer system that has to be extracted out every day and taken out. It's going into a large tank. They don't have a sewer system there. So it has to be gone and everybody. So whatever you put in the system.
What do you mean every day?
Every day a truck's going to be there sucking it out of this tank. So what he's got is a tank big as this room, and everybody's stuff goes in this tank and they suck it out.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
a tank that's at the house or a tank that's shared?
Shared.
A shared tank?
A shared tank.
Okay, so it won't be at their house, like coming to the house.
No, it's going to be probably grouped up into 3 or 4 different tanks.
Yeah, and real quick, Miss Patience, I just want to go ahead and address that.
Yeah.
She said, you said Alabama, don't you mean Kentucky? No, there's 2 different properties, okay? So he'll talk about the Kentucky property as well.
We're talking about at the beginning of this video, Amanda described it as being in 15 minutes from Huntsville, Alabama.
Alabama, yeah.
Okay, this is Woodville, Alabama.
Woodsville,
Alabama, north of Huntsville.
Yes, Woodsville, Alabama.
So, and the reason I'm trying to do this chronologically is to keep you guys straight and for you to understand that we get a ton of phone calls that people get confused by what we're trying to get across. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to say is this is not our development. You can have any home under 30 foot there. We are not, what was it, the 30
I
foot.
just want to
It's
say, I just want to say that I'm the fun one. Okay, I just want
It's
to say
$300 a month plus utilities. Let me explain the utilities.
Yes.
If you flush anything down your sink or toilet, you pay for it. That's it. And if you consume electricity, you pay for it. And if you turn your water faucet on, you pay for it.
Okay.
Okay, I haven't talked to Hans yet, but if you guys had a water catchment and you had solar and you had a compost, you're not going to pay for any sewer. You're not going to pay for any water, and you're not going to pay for any electricity. It's $300 a month. Now, not everybody wants that. You can even supplement it. So that's something I haven't talked to Hans. I just may have opened a can of worms. But if you're not going to consume, or put out any water, you're not going to consume any water. But the water that you generate, you can really kind of get along out there. Even if you wanted to use, let's say you wanted to dump your gray water. That's very, very light. You're not going to use much gray water, and you have a compost. So that's really cool. The reason I love this development is because I trust Hans and his partner. I also think it's a great location because it's so close to Huntsville. Huntsville is almost the size of Knoxville, Tennessee. You don't find this 15 minutes from a metropolis like that. You can fly out of Huntsville and fly across the country. They have an airport there. All right. So this is a really, really cool place. I think it's interesting that it's $300 a month, and it's up to you to conserve your energy and your water consumption. So we can add the solar here. We can add the compost here for you guys. So you just let us know if that's something that you want to do. It's in Alabama. The trees aren't really big. You're going to get a lot of solar. You're in the southern part of the United States, so you're going to get more solar there. All right, Amanda, what you want? You got questions?
Well, Haji Homestead wants to know rain barrels, question mark.
What does that mean? So you wash your hair?
No, I said...
Take a bath outside?
I said rain barrels.
You know what?
What they got to do with washing my hair?
I would take a shower outside instead of it going down the drain and put it in Hans Pond.
Well, of course
Hans Pond.
You would. Hans Pond.
Hans Pond.
Hans Pond, not hodgepodge.
Yeah. Shower outside.
Stop it!
Shower with a neighbor and save water. Everybody's going to be showering with everybody.
Okay, we're promoting a whole different property. This is not a nudist colony.
It could be.
Okay, listen, we're not promoting that you shower outside.
But you can absolutely save money by being a minimalist there.
Will you stop
Hans would be so happy, like nobody uses the toilet. Nobody takes a shower.
Hush.
You know the Amish only take a shower once a week?
I can't, Reedy, we're live. Will you stop talking about everybody?
They stay in water.
Oh my God, a mercy. Do not shower outside, and do not go up to the Amish and tell them that they only shower once a week. Will you shut up?
They tell you that.
Shut up! Oh my God!
Coffee time.
Hammer time. Oh my God!
We're off track here. I don't know why you get me off track.
Amber, save us. What is going on?
Oh my God.
No, we're not, and we're live.
My dad, maybe you shake this.
Oh God, he used to do. Okay.
All right, what's the next question?
What's any question? You were nuts.
You want to carry on about the land and yeah, but nobody's going to move there now.
Hey, nobody's going to go there. Hey, guess what?
What?
Neither one of us is on medication. Could you figure that out?
I know nothing.
We're on nothing. Oh my God. Anyway, we do not mean to offend anyone.
Why would I offend anybody?
We're not promoting a nudist colony. What is that? Colony. Okay. So let's just say that. Okay. So somebody asked about the water rights. Brenda asked.
Water rights?
Sonia said clothing optional.
What do you mean water rights?
Stop it. Hush.
We're not out west.
Stop. I just watched
Psycho, remember?
Psycho. And I just watched Halloween yesterday too, so I'm ready to.
Oh my God,
I'm ready to kill.
If you get anything out of these videos, you're a genius.
Brenda said water rights and mineral rights. She just.
What has that got to do with anything?
Who said that? Somebody said this just went downhill. You ain't even kidding.
What do you mean? Is she buying this land from Hans and wants to know the water rights and mineral rights?
Kimberly Jones, Prozac, we probably need it. Stop it.
What does that mean?
What are you? No more coffee. You ain't getting no more coffee today.
I want to know, what would anybody want to know if she had water rights or mineral rights?
Can the lady not ask a question?
Don't know how to answer it.
Okay, well, maybe you don't know all the answers. We'll figure it out.
Apparently, yeah, I definitely don't know all the answers.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Brenda.
All right, sorry, Brenda.
Okay.
Buffalo Creek.
Buffalo Creek, are there, and I didn't get the lady's name, but are there any lots at Buffalo Creek? Why do you want to live near us?
Hey.
Why does anybody? I go to Alabama. Everybody should run to Alabama.
Right now, Buffalo Creek's on hold.
Okay, so
There are more lots, but not for right now.
Okay. Loopy pills might help. Yes, Dawn, they would. Oh, Lake Havasu. Who said that? Midge, greetings from Lake Havasu.
Hey.
Is that where you went?
Arizona, yeah.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Buffalo Creek. Okay, so no lots right now at Buffalo Creek. There is going to be more opening up, but just not right now. I want to do a shout out to Teddy Troll. He is in Knoxville. Ever how you say it, Knoxville or Knoxville? I say Knoxville. But he is in Knoxville, Tennessee, and he is always on here. He watches our lives. He's always commenting stuff. And it says Teddy, and it has a little teddy bear that he puts on there too. So Teddy Troll, just want to do a shout out to you.
Thanks for watching, Teddy.
Always watching, always supporting. You do great. Thank you so much. Renee said that I was tricked out because I got the trick or treat and stuff.
That's right. Good.
Tricked out. Tornadoes. What's the weather like there, and what's the weather like here in Alabama, where this is going to be, and where's it like? What's it like here?
I have not researched it. It's 3.5 hours south of here. Almost. It's not direct south. It's southwest from here. They get a little bit more warm in the summer. They don't get as cold in the winter. They don't get as much snow. We only get maybe just a touch of snow. So it's very similar to what we have.
Yes, very similar. And I'm going to tell you something. It was quite a surprise to see all the beautiful trees and the. Did you see the pictures that I posted? Those really tall trees. What were those?
Pine.
Was that pine trees? They were straight as an arrow.
Yeah.
Really tall.
They got more pine trees down there than we do. Yeah.
Let's see. Alabama is good weather, is what Terry just said. Okay.
Yeah. It's not like Southern Alabama was just death hot, and humid. It is humid, but it's not as hot as down south. And we love East Tennessee because it's mountainous. You still have the trace of the Smokies or the Appalachians or the foothills over there.
Now, is there something, can you touch base on this, or will it have to be Hans? They can go to the website, which is, what does that say?
GoTinyCottages.com.
GoTinyCottages.com. So you can see frequently asked questions on there, or you can call them and ask questions.
Yep.
About this sharing electricity. Is that what they do?
No.
Okay. So if you would touch on that.
Well, Hans sent us that video today. I'm going to turn off I'm sorry guys, I'm going to turn off my phone here. So Hans sent us a video and said, hey, they're not going to share the anything. Everybody's going to be metered. And
somebody asked that.
And that's why I'm coming out with you guys. If you are on solar, or if you're on a compost, or if you're on, any kind of water power saving, you're going to save yourself money in this development, but still get all the benefits of living in this community so close to Huntsville, which is a big city. So you're going to be individually monitored, so you won't be paying for anybody else's water, only what you consume. Okay?
Okay. So they are going to be metered.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Let me give you an example. Here, we have everything hooked up to city water and sewer.
Yes.
Right? So when you turn on your faucet here, the water company and the sewer company know that whatever you use water is what you pay for in your sewer.
Good, separate
and it's
meters.
included in the bill. All right? So what he's going to do is he charges you, because there's no sewer system there. It goes into a tank, got to be pumped and sucked out, got to call a truck, come over here and get it out of here. And that's the system that they're going to use right now. Okay.
Can it be permanent? What was that you just said? Can it be permanent, or does it need to be moved? That's a great question. It is year round.
Yeah, this is a permanent community. You can stay there on a permanent foundation. And if you guys buy a house from us, that price includes you all set it. It will set it up. It'll be delivered, set up, strapped down on a foundation, everything ready on piers.
Yeah.
It'll be on piers. But that'll all be set up. All you guys have to do is walk in and move into your home.
And Lee, L-I, or Lie, L-I, what about tornadoes?
Okay, I have no
Here
idea.
and there.
I know this. I know you're more prone to more severe summer weather there than you are here.
Yes, correct.
I just know you are.
East Tennessee is super mild.
It is not as mountainous as it is here.
Correct.
It is flatter. You're more wide open. I don't know the history. You guys could look into that yourself. Google it about tornadoes in that area.
Yeah, they did say they had shelters or something like that.
There is storm
they
shelters.
do.
Yep, they have a shelter, he said, nearby.
Sue Blue, I'm not sure about dogs. We did.
Yes, very dog friendly.
Well, no, it's pet friendly, but she said, can you have 3? We don't know that. So, but it is pet friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a limit of 2. So just so you know that, if that gives you any kind of indication.
Yeah, I don't know what his limit.
Yeah, so that's something to go to his website or to call them and to find out about that.
Yeah.
What else do we need to address on there? It's in Woodsville, Alabama. Did we touch on anything about storage, outbuildings, or nothing? That's something he'll have to touch on, right? What kind of houses did we say that we would do? I mean, Incrediboxes or, okay.
30 foot and under.
Correct.
Done.
ESP,
Anything.
models, anything. Okay.
30 foot and under.
Okay, so now what I want to talk about is, and what everybody else probably wants to talk about, how soon can I get a house? And how soon is that property going to be ready?
Okay, so he said his property will be ready in a couple weeks, the first 10 home sites.
Yeah.
All right? We won't.
We won't.
We won't have a house ready in 2 weeks. All right?
Yeah.
Now, as you guys know, our build sites right now, we're building the RJOs. I showed you. There's a roof system here. There's walls right there, you guys. Here's an RJO being built. These guys are hard after it. We wanted to build 100 this month. Blah. We'll be pushing if we get 60 to 70.
Yeah, which
is
not
what it
bad.
is what it is. And we are trying. We tried 3 shifts, 2 shifts, and the guys are doing the best they can. We really, so we're behind. All right. Everybody has tried to make this thing work. We've actually done a lot better than, because we started, it was like, wow, we're not going to hardly get anything done. The Incredibox was an amazing structure because of the way it was built, efficiently designed to build fast. And this is why I never started out with an RJO, is because of the roof system. That roof system is a gable. It's a triangle. It looks more like a home, right? It's more everything.
It's really cute.
Harder to build. It takes longer to build. We thought we had it down in a system that would make it work right, and it's still taking, we're building 3 to 4 a day, if not more, but it's just still taking time. So what we're gonna do is we've contacted everybody that's purchased the RJOs, and we're gonna build what we can for the month of October. And just like we said, for everybody that has bought the new panel, the 2.0, that are on our waiting list, that we said we'd start in November, we will start in November. We'll start in November and we'll do we're gonna stay on schedule. The people that purchase their RJOs, the 60, 70, 80 number on up will be done at another following month. But we have to stay on our schedule. The people that we promised our homes that bought them back in September, October, November, or before that on the 2.0.
But there may be, but we talked this morning in a meeting, so there could be an option.
So this is what I'm gonna come up and say to you guys is that our Amish builders in Kentucky, they're multiplying because they're branching off from families to build. And now I think we've got almost 13 builders in Kentucky. So
that's great.
if you choose to buy a model home, one of our models, our ESP, not our ESP, but our LP sided models, we can start those homes in 2 weeks and be done probably in 5. All right, done.
They will be quicker built.
Yeah, we got a lot more builders going on up there. The system is clicking. So if you guys,
they're caught up.
Yeah, they're caught up. They're only 2-3 weeks behind up there. So if you order one right now, we start construction in 2 to 3 weeks. Now, with that said, what I'm going to do is, my man is looking at the
That's okay.
comments. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to see if they can build for you guys if you want, and how much it would cost. I don't know where we're going to be. We're actually working on it right now as we speak, is building the RJOs and the cottage out of wood.
Yes, correct.
So the Amish can build them. So if you want an RJO 16, 20, 24 like we have up there with the new ESP panels, or you want a cottage out of wood, I'm going to price that out. And John, who's overseeing our inventory for the Amish, we're going to see about if they can build them. If they can build them, then that means that this new development go tinycottages.com in Huntsville, that we could probably get homes out to that development probably within 6 weeks.
Yes,
if
correct.
not less.
And of course, like you just said, the price will not be what the panel price is because it's going to be a wood home.
I don't know what it's going to be.
Well, we don't know, but it won't be the same.
I don't know,
Oh, we
Amanda.
don't know?
I don't know.
Okay, well, we don't know.
It may be close.
Oh.
I don't know. That's why you guys hang on. All right, just hang on, and I'm going to let you know that if we're going to build these RJOs and cottages out of wood, and what the price will be, and if we can, because the Amish are building, right? We've got an efficient system up there. It's different than these here, that they can get you guys. They don't have as many homes to build as we do, and we could get you guys a stick-built house.
That's a great suggestion, Gypsy Adventure. She follows us all the time too. She said, get a second phone, which I do have one. I got mine right here.
For what?
To follow the comments and stuff, because I'm always leaning up. I'm looking.
Well, get on there.
All this stuff. Well, no, it's fine right now. I don't want to do it right now. Miss Patience wants to know, well, Sugar, what did you just ask, Miss Patience? I forgot to write it down. I wrote your name down, then I got to talking, so I forgot. Beverly wants to know, can an RJO, if she gets an RJO that goes to the Huntsville or to the Woodsville, Alabama property, can you do add an RJO? Can you add a?
No.
You can't add something.
No, and the reason is because the gables. You can't just keep adding. The gables won't do it. It's now the Incredibox will.
Yeah, Incredibox. So
Incredibox and the Attabox.
So,
but you'd have to get with Hans to see if the lots are large.
Well, somebody just asked how big are the lots, so that's
have no
something
idea.
to ask him.
So there's not lot lines.
What was? Oh, that's good. Oh, Miss Patience asked, in the stick-built homes, what is the insulation?
And the stick-built, yeah, same as the paneled homes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, spray foam. That's correct. Correct. There's Eric. Hi, Eric. Eric follows us all the time too. Yeah, he's very cool. Okay. Somebody wanted to know: do we have models that they can come and see?
Yes, we sure do.
And we take appointments. Twyla tours people around. We have the sales staff up there, and we have Melody and Cruz help decorate that, which Melody is on the sales staff, but they are staging the homes now. So when you walk in, you get a better idea of scale and everything, to have a couch in there.
Decorated.
What is it? It's decorated. What does it look like? Because some people, it's hard to vision, right? We're going to be doing a video on the people were asking about container homes. A container home will not go on this property, correct? No container homes that will fit on this property.
The 40-footers can.
The 40-footers can't. But are you saying no Birmingham's there?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying. Okay. Hi from Minnesota. Hi, beautiful people. Melody does a killer job decorating. She does. She does a really great job. I've never had anybody to take over the decorating for me, and whenever I saw her home, I was like, "Oh yeah, she's got the eye for it." So Melody has been doing a fantastic job. How long to build an Incredibox for Alabama? Will there be any financing available? Only have $20,000 saved up so far. That was Sherilyn, I think. Do we have any financing or anything? We don't now, because we actually did the financing, but we didn't have any
takers.
We didn't have any takers of it.
We had just a couple people that were interested in our $24,000, $5,000 down, 0% interest. 2 or 3 people were interested in it. Nobody else. It just didn't fit people's lifestyle.
Are there any homes already available for Alabama that are done?
No.
No, because it's new construction only. We don't have houses that are just sitting around. The Incredibox. If somebody ordered an Incredibox today, when would the Incredibox be built?
It's probably it's looking like it's going to be a 2.0, and that's what we need to get back with you guys. That's why I'm trying to say, if we can build one out of wood and let our Amish build them, maybe that, if it's still within that same price, will help you. Right now, we're probably looking into close to February, March.
February, March. Okay. Hey, do you all still have grab and go tiny homes?
No.
Oh, that's Travis. Hey, Travis. And that went over really well.
Well, everyone, the only way that we can build more grab and goes and do more homes is I got to build another assembly line.
Yes.
we're doing all we can to keep up with what we've sold already. So, you know, and of course that's in our wheelhouse of what we're thinking. So it may get to that point where we can do that. I love it. I would love to have grab and goes constantly, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So one person just asked about Arkansas, and this would be for any state.
Yes.
So what are our plans nationwide?
Okay, so I would love to build in any state in the country.
Yeah.
I've hired on a friend of mine, a college buddy of mine who's an engineer. His name's Todd Quattro.
Yeah.
He will be engineering and overseeing any of our developments that are from now on. From here in Cobb County to Nevada to Paducah, if we go to Alabama or wherever we go to build homes. We are looking for land all over the country. What we won't do, this is how we're doing it. We're looking for land to purchase and develop on our own, where we will do complete everything ourselves and develop it like we've done here. And we're looking for people who have already done all the development yourself, and we can be an exclusive builder for your development.
Yes. 2
different ways, that's it. We're not looking to partner with land owners to put our homes on. It just becomes a little bit too, what happens when I find out when we partner, I want to rent out lots that are $200 a month, 3 max. I don't want anything else. When you partner with somebody, the majority of the people that I've already talked to, they want $200 or $300 a month themselves, and then we're supposed to partner with them, and it just becomes too expensive for the leasee.
And something that you probably need to know too is we ourselves are always looking for land. Always looking for property.
I'm looking at land right now. Some people have called and said they had 35 acres in Colorado and they wanted to trade a tiny home for their land.
Right.
And I'm looking into that. If they're watching, I'm sorry I haven't gotten with you. It's just crazy here. I'm trying to schedule my time out. But we're looking at doing that. My friend who's coming on, he's a licensed engineer.
Yeah.
He is going before planning commission, city councils, doing all the engineerings, all of the infrastructure costs, all of everything that it takes to develop this land. And I brought him on. As you guys can see, to go to this next level of developing property, I have to take on even more risk of more payroll, more risk of money expenditure before it comes back. Developing land is so far in the future and it's so much money to create house sites. But I'm excited about doing this, and I've got a great friend who can do this, and he's a professional at it.
Oh yeah, exactly. And it's come to that level because we are in so many different directions now. We've got to have the help.
Yeah, you guys call about 8. We get 8 to 10 calls a day. People wanting to buy a home from us, but we don't have the lots to put you on. And that's what that's our dilemma. And we really want to be able to see if we can do that. I want to be the guy that goes across the country for $200 a month.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just want to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a pride thing that I have or something that, I know it helps everybody. I think we're in a national emergency with people not having a place to live.
Oh, absolutely.
And it just burns me up that people are charging so much for rent when just a couple years ago they got half that.
Yeah.
And it's just nothing but greed.
And there's so many people that it tells Randy all the time, especially, and we all hear it though, raise your rent. It can be higher. It could be higher. I mean, we could do 300, 400, 500 and still be underneath. We're not doing that.
Nope.
No, it's not. We don't want to do that.
And we got people here that complain about living here.
Yeah.
But they won't go anywhere.
I know. Well, but it's $200 a month.
They hate me, but they won't go. And I don't know why. So it's $200 a month, and that is amazing to have $200 a month.
I don't know why that one comment keeps getting messed up like you can't read it. Somebody said, Russell asked, how come we don't just buy the Alabama property?
Well, it's not ours. I mean, that's Hans. Hans is in it to make money.
And it's not for sale.
Him and his buddy are in it to make money. They're going to have 54 home sites, $300 a month. That's going to be what? $15,000, $20,000 a month. They're going to make in residual income. That's why people do it.
Let's see. I just want to answer that one really quick right there. Amanda, my mom asked a question about double size of an Increta cottage and the Atta cottage for the spot we reserved on Buffalo Creek. I know you've got that figured out, but she was concerned. And that's a good question.
What?
Sugar, I didn't get her name.
Yeah, so the Buffalo Creek, you can have a cottage and an attic cottage on.
Oh, and we don't know about the lease. Somebody asked about what is the lease, if it's a year, or did he say?
It's a year.
It's a year lease.
Yep.
Okay, so we do
Yeah,
know
go tinycottages.com. Go tinycottages.com and get more information about that
and he's got
development.
a phone number too that you can call
Yep.
to call them too.
Go tinycottages.com.
Sue Adams, hi Sue Adams. She's been around for a very long time. Buffalo Creek, when will it be ready, or what do you think about that?
Yeah, Lord, hey,
Wish it was yesterday.
if I'm an alien, I should know all those things. And
I know,
just
and
don't.
aliens could get it done.
We are full bore going all we can. I don't know. You know, we've had people over here, local people, that have been spreading rumors that we won't have transformers till 2040. Okay? I have no idea. Power company here, I'm calling Lowe's for transformers and whatever we can do.
We've exhausted almost all avenues
Yeah.
of trying to get transformers because everybody, it ain't just us.
But we are bulldozing every day, doing all the dirt work we can, and we're going to have everything ready for these transformers when they do show up.
Correct.
We're also getting all of our sewers. And listen, here in Cobb County now, we have to go before planning commissions and zoning. It's not just do what we want. So now we have to, that's what we are doing right now. We're doing the engineering to go before the planning commission and get this thing done.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's put a little bit of a halt on some of the things.
Does he have rentals there? I don't know. He doesn't have anything there yet.
No, but he's not opposed to it.
Okay, he's not opposed to rentals. So if you buy a home, he is.
You can Airbnb it.
You can Airbnb it.
Yeah, and maybe
Okay.
long-term rent it. I'm sure he wouldn't oppose to that.
Yeah. How is October in Credit Cottage building going? You know, we really need to get on the floor and do the. We're talking about the RJOs. Is that what you're talking about? That's what you're talking about.
And I had just addressed that about, I don't know, couple 10, 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That we are behind schedule. We wanted to do.
Not as bad as what I honestly
We wanted to do
thought.
100 in a month, and we're probably going to be a little bit more than half that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which I think. I'm sure Randy's home would be much cheaper on utilities. So the utilities that did he talk about in that video how much he did say kind of an average, didn't he?
Well, he's used our model as a prototype.
Right. He was talking about how
Everything that Hans has done, he's just, and that's why it's really a good fit, is because he's almost duplicated our logo, like Go Tiny Live Free. He's trying to help everybody feel comfortable with ours is Choose Tiny Live Free. His is Go Tiny.
Choose Tiny, Live Free.
And his is Go Tiny, something free, So, and that's fine. And he's doing that so it feels comfortable for you guys. That's how close of a relationship that we're trying to get with him. I really, I trust Hans and how he's coming about. We've had other people come to us about these things, and nobody's ever pulled through. Hans and his partner has come through with this. So he's using our homes, and our homes out here. Majority of these ladies we had the lady that was on solar. She had like $12 for a light bill.
Yeah.
Some of them have been from $35. Some people have had $90 electric bills. It all depends, but the majority are about $30 a month. 30
right,
to 50.
and Renee just said yes. At Buffalo Creek, it's going to be $300. So across the street, it's $200 for the forest, the beach, the prairie, and the grove. It's $200 over here. Over across the street at the mountain and Buffalo Creek, which is side by side, it's $300 a month.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Sugar. What was it Sue just said? Oh, Sue, did you talk to Hans or something? Or where are you talking about that you can't Airbnb or rent? Are you talking about with us? Or are you talking about...
It might be with Hans. You guys go tinycottages.com and ask him all your questions.
She may have asked because she said no rent and no Airbnbs.
Okay.
So she may have contacted him already and know that information.
Hey, I apologize, Hans, if that was it. Yep.
And on our property, you can do an Airbnb, but you cannot rent out to just like
long-term
rentals. No. We will accept Airbnbs still, but that's it. You can't do long-term rentals. See how that messes up like that?
Oh, yeah, you can't already see it.
No, it's blotted out, kind of. Yes, ask him. So Sue asked him, and Sue said no, that you cannot do either one of those.
Okay,
Airbnb
good.
or
Well, I misspoke. Thank you.
Can you go on a list? Can you go on a list where? What was that? Why has this gotten smaller? Can it go on the list for the future to build it on an ITH property? We're not doing any lists right now.
Yeah, you guys just hang on and we'll let you know.
Yes.
We have to go before the Planning Commission here in Cott County in November. So when we do that, we'll find out what we're doing. We propose to build more lots on the mountain. So when we find out our next venture, we will. Also, we're looking in Paducah, Kentucky. We're actually going up there again at the end of this week.
Okay.
And hopefully we'll get closer to finalizing some plans there. So that's another community. We're also digging into our Nevada property.
Yeah, somebody asked about the Nevada property.
Yeah.
They wanted an update on that.
I can just tell you that in the next year coming, the 2024 year, is that I hope we can have 4 to 5 different developments going on across the country.
Do we have, Tweety Bird wants to know, do we have any plans to expand in Texas? We would.
The whole United States.
Everybody is up for grabs.
I'll tell you what, hey, can I throw one out there to you?
Sure. I can fix my hair.
All right, drum roll, everybody. The drum roll is that I'm actually looking into a development near Rocky Point, Mexico.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to say that. Are you saying that?
I just said it.
Well, I didn't know he was going to say it. Okay, well.
We're looking into it. I've been there. I've seen it. We've got an opportunity. We've got connections. We got American. We got Hispanic connections. We've got all of it's been in the works. We don't know if it'll be a go, but it is a Rocky Point, Mexico development, 3 hours from Phoenix, 3.5 hours from Phoenix.
You know what? I'm curious, and I would like to have your feedback on this. How many people would move to Mexico? I'm just curious. I want to know who would move.
Are you going?
I mean, I'm going to go visit. I want to see the property.
Yeah.
But I want to know. I mean, I'm never moving. I'm never moving anywhere. But how many people would move to Mexico?
It's on the Sea of Cortez.
Okay.
And I don't hear we're taking all this. We don't need to get in all that.
Well, that's okay.
But it's far out. It may not happen.
But it's another property that we're possibly going to.
And the reason I only mention this is because
Mexico, not New Mexico. Mexico.
That's why everything's out there. We may not even do this. It's just an idea that I have. We have a lot of people that I met in Quartzsite when I was out there. So many people go to Rocky Point, and so many people love living in Rocky Point.
Greta said she would.
Yeah.
Somebody said they would not. Cartel. There's stuff.
Yeah, I understand all that.
There's a lot of concerns.
So that's why we may not, but it's something I looked into.
But how? Okay, so if we were to get this particular property, how many lots would there be?
I'm looking at an RV park that's established, and it'd be probably 250.
250.
Yeah, and it'd be $200 a month or less. But the thing is the amenities are amazing that you get for that.
Because it was originally.
There's pools and clubhouses and palm trees and everything, and it's
kind of already set up because it used to be an RV park. So it's kind of an attractive piece of property for anybody that's going to go in and do something like that we're wanting to do.
Yeah.
I would, a mobile notary would, and she'll notarize your stuff, or he will.
Yeah.
In Mexico.
When I went down there, Rocky Point is full of expats. They call them expats.
What does that mean?
Americans that have moved abroad and lived down there.
Okay.
It was like an Americanized city almost. It was tons.
There was somebody that put on here, said that if you're in Mexico, that it's really affordable for people who are on a fixed income.
Exactly.
So if you're on a fixed income, you can live over there pretty well.
Yeah. Yes. Anyway, that's just in the future. But I'm just saying that is because we're looking at anywhere. I may not go there, but my biggest thing is I want to stay in the States. I love to go to Texas. More stuff in Alabama. This thing's with Hans.
But too, you know what? We also want to cater to people if that's the need. If there's a need and people will go to Mexico, why wouldn't we do that? It's for affordable housing for everybody.
Yeah.
It ain't just limited to the United States.
Exactly.
So we want it for everybody and every person who needs it. Because it's bad. I got one more question before you say that. Don't lose your thought. Terry O'Brien wants to know about taxes on these homes.
Okay.
Tiny homes.
In Alabama?
Both.
Okay. Taxes are state to state. Here in the state of Tennessee, they tax tiny homes. They tax the size of the tiny home, and the tax dollars go to the county.
I know. Look how they're doing. That ain't it. Oh God. Oh, good. Just no, it won't do it. Just
Okay.
Yeah. I'll leave it alone.
All of our texts are blurred.
They're blurred up. They're all getting chewed up for some reason.
And we can't even read them. But here in Tennessee, you're taxed by the size of your home. In Alabama, I probably
and that is a property tax.
A property tax.
Yes, correct.
And they did that because of us. If you guys, I would go tinycottages.com. I'm almost 1,000,000% sure you're not going to pay any kind of taxes for your property while living on the cottages by the lake.
But you do hear they just implemented that. So is it going to be next year that people get those?
Yes,
or they get them
2024.
Now? 2024, and it's a property tax. And like
Yeah.
he said, it is on the house.
Yeah.
Because people started talking about this, and they said, well, we don't own the property. We're leasing the lot. It's not the lot. The property they're talking about is the actual house.
Yeah.
Correct. Do you have to get any permits or any certifications? Somebody asked a little bit ago to go onto the Alabama property for your home.
No.
And I can't remember who asked that. Somebody
Nope,
did.
they're not asking for any certifications from us. Of course, we do the RVIA, or not the RVIA, but the ANSI and the NFPA certifications. We do them with all of our homes.
Okay. And should we mention that we were in an interview today?
Oh, yeah.
Could we mention that?
You guys know The Sun? It's called The Sun out of Great Britain. I don't know if it's the Sun tabloid newspaper.
It's been coming up on my phone and stuff. It's really popular. Do you all know about the Sun?
So we had an interview today, and,
Yeah.
and I guess the story may come out Wednesday or Thursday about, I don't know, about us or talking. So.
So anyway, so it's going to be coming out, and we will link that on our website. We'll tell Sam and try to get you to see that. But it was kind of cool.
Have we answered all the questions for Hans' property?
Well, is there any more questions? I'm telling you what, the questions. Hey, Alyssa. I don't know if she's in there. She may not be in there. These are chewed up. Come here and look at this real quick. They're chewed up. You know how they smashed it? They're like, see how it's all like one.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's doing that.
I don't either.
I don't either. And you touch it. I know. And you touch it and it don't do nothing. See how we can't really read them now. They're all like blah, 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 chewed up.
Here.
Alyssa's going to look at something really quick. So if you got more questions, just hang on just for a second, okay? What else could we say about the property? There is going to be the lake. He wanted to put a not shovel. What was it called? Pickleball. Oh, look at there. Don't show that. Okay. So people need to give the thumbs up. Okay. I heard of the Sun. Terry O'Brien said he's seen the Sun. The Sun. Let's see. Yes. Saw a lot on the Sun. They must be coming on. It's through Great Britain or something like that. Do the homes need to be registered with the DMV? Patty wants to know. Randy.
No.
Are you going to be an HGTV star? Cherry or Sherry Crittenden wants to know.
Doesn't look like it.
They ask questions, but we haven't heard anything else yet. How about Georgia? We'd already talked about that you can go anywhere.
Yep.
Chris Garcia. Did you get the photos of the workers? He came here, Chris Garcia and his wife.
I have not seen him, Chris, but Amanda and everybody else
I've seen
have.
them and they're fantastic.
Nobody shared anything with me.
I just told Randy about it today.
It's all right.
Oh, okay, whatever. Okay, so let's see. Portugal would be great for an ITH village, actually. Magnolia.
I'd love to
Emporium.
go to Portugal.
Somebody just said
Yes.
that about Portugal.
The Azores, love to build there. Just saying.
That would be great. Let's see. Okay, ask Miss Patience. Many Americans move to Mexico as it's very affordable on Social Security. It's really simple. It's really simple to YouTube videos of people who have successfully done this and had a wonderful experience affordably. And that's what Randy ran into there as well, right?
Yeah.
How long were you there? Just a
I got
day?
to talk to a business owner from California. Her and her husband had been there for over 30 plus years, and they had a bar, a couple restaurants, and had been in business. And I asked him about the cartel and about crime, and she had never been in any problem whatsoever, zero. And she said, of course, the cartel was in there in her bars and restaurants. Nothing was ever done. It was, I'm not used, actually, when I was there, we got pulled over. Okay?
I didn't know if you was going to tell this
Yeah,
or
I'll
not.
tell it.
Okay.
Listen, I'll tell you guys anything you want to hear.
Well,
I don't care.
don't know if you ought to say.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's true what happens.
Well, I know, but I don't know if you ought to say.
Why?
Just for safety's sake. I just don't want you to tell it.
Okay, I won't say it.
Okay. Please.
It wasn't to me, it wasn't any big deal.
I know.
But it's kind of what happens in Mexico. And I just went through with it and it was done and
everything turned out
we
fine.
moved on.
Everything turned out fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I felt massively comfortable.
Yeah, you said you liked it there.
Yep.
Okay. What was it? I was just about to. Oh my God. Oh, My Gypsy Adventure follows this. It's a major newspaper in the UK.
Oh, okay.
The Sun. Then Jill said it's a tabloid. Is that the one in the grocery store?
I think that's the same one. Yeah. James is a reporter and he loves tiny homes and he loves what we're doing and he was real intrigued about how we do everything. So.
Travis and Nicole that work here.
Yeah.
Just said that they were at Matt's and Matt said hi. He is out of the hospital.
Oh, good. We thought he was in this morning.
Yeah.
And I've got to get over there, Travis, Nicole. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get over there.
Yeah, and I've got some letters and some cards and stuff that need to go over towards Matt.
Okay.
To Matt. Would you build an over 55 community? John Hagman wants to know.
I mean, that's pretty much what we got right here. Of course I would.
Okay, so Paul said, I have been to several places, big and small, in Mexico, and have never had a problem. The people are so friendly.
Yep, that's what I experienced.
And one of the things is that I will tell this. I was supposed to go to Mexico in March, okay? I was going to go to a wedding there. And the reason and being here from East Tennessee and my family is just we were not people who traveled. We didn't go stay the night in hotels. We didn't go on vacation. We didn't have the money, number one. But number two, there's a lot of fear in my family. I mean, I'm scared of a lot of stuff. My dad instilled a lot of fear in me about the world and about being places and stuff. Me and my brother never learned how to swim. We were never allowed to be around the lake. We weren't allowed to be in the pool. We were not allowed to be dropped off the skating rink. We didn't get to do things like that. So it was a different mind frame. My dad thought fear was the best way to raise us so we wouldn't get hurt and wouldn't get in trouble and things like that. Well, I booked it with my cousin's son was getting married, and I was supposed to go to Mexico last March to a wedding, to a resort, to everything that would have been fine, everything. I paid the money, everything for me and my daughter to go, okay? My dad had a literal meltdown. I mean, a literal meltdown because of just not knowing.
Listening to the news. And me, what I did, out of respect for my dad, I could have said, no, I'm going, hell with it, whatever. I don't care what you think. But he was so upset, and my dad's 70, what is dad now, 76 or something like that. He was so upset, and out of respect, I canceled the trip. I lost all of the money except for $1,700. So it was about $5,000 for me and my daughter to go there, and I lost everything but $1,700 because I canceled the week of. Anyway, I don't know how to get back on her thing. But anyway, what I'm saying is that fear it's not how I raised my kids. And I know my dad and mom, my mom wasn't like that, but my dad was. He did the best he could, but I think it's good to know all the information. And I don't think you can, throw the baby out with the bathwater. Do you know what I'm saying? You need to be informed of where you're going, research it. That's why we're going to go down there again soon, down there, and to show you what it's like down there. What's it like for me to be down there? What's it like to
to shop down there, and what's everything? It's close. I can't see the comments anymore. But my dad did the best he could, so I didn't fault him for that. And out of respect, I did not go to calm his nerves and to keep whatever. But it just was not the way to do things, and I don't want everybody to think about that in that way either. We need to be smart about it. Just get all your information. Watch us go down there. Randy's already been down there. What's it look like? He showed me pictures and stuff like that, but I actually want to go myself, and I want to walk around, and I want to shop. And just get the feel, and so I can tell you all my experience down there and my honest opinion about being there. Do I feel safe? Do I want to? Thank you. So, yeah, you're old enough to exactly. I know. Paul, had my dad not known that I was going, it would have been a different story. So, but he found out that I was going. So, yeah, we're still alive. Yeah. Yeah, fear, and Sue, you're right. Fear is paralyzing. So we don't want to detour people. And Randy bringing it up with the Mexico, it is an opportunity for the company and to go outside of the country. I think it's a big step. I think it's something that, like I said, is needed everywhere.
Well, I've known for about a year now.
Yeah.
And may not even do it. And I didn't mean to spend this much time talking about it at all. But I brought it up to show the scope of size that we're willing to do to create homes. Any state, love to stay in the States is great. So I've never been really scared to take a chance.
Right.
I try to calculate my chances for failure, but as you guys seen, we went to Abbeville and it didn't work out.
And somebody made a great point here. Who was it that just said that? You can be robbed, in Beverly Hills. Always be careful, be mindful, and that's the way I raise my kids. You just can't. That's just not the way to live. Randy can attest to it right now. How long he's known me. How fearful I am of so many things. And that was something that was instilled in me. So you all are along the same lines of knowing that, to really research something out, just like with the Alabama property too.
And anything, guys, you all have known us now for almost 7, 8, 9 years. And we're open. We try to be transparent about everything we do.
Yeah.
Anything that we promote is something that we promote for ourselves.
Right.
And we would not have you guys be a part of it unless we would be a part of it. Like Hans down in northern Alabama, it's a beautiful place. It's a really nice, pristine location. Hans is a very particular type of guy. He wants it to look nice. He will take care of this place. And I'm excited about offering these homes at his place.
Yeah.
If we choose to go to Paducah, if we choose to go anywhere, now that we brought in my friend who's an engineer that's going to oversee all the planning commissions, all the zoning, all the engineering of this thing, we will not step foot into a municipality, a city, a development unless we have all these steps and are taken care of. No matter where we go to Germany or we go to Portugal or we go to Mexico, wherever we go, it's going to be done in a way that all the costs are counted for and all the risks and all the benefits and everything that we can show you be there, because we will be there ourselves. My name will be on it. Our homes will be going there, and we want to present this to you guys and have a great history behind us and what we do.
And Angel Garcia said affordable housing is needed everywhere, especially with people with fixed income, and a lot of parts of Mexico are wonderful.
Yeah.
And you know what? Wouldn't it be great to get that stigma off of there and to have our company to go there and say, hey, you know what? We brought tiny homes over here.
We're going to bless that community.
Exactly. And the people feel safe. They're building a beautiful community with each other.
I know one thing that if that was to go, I hate you guys, I don't want to think about this because this is not what we got on here for, but we just planted 160 palm trees here.
Yes.
If we go there, I'm planting 1 million palm trees, all right? It is going to be
the
an
Million
oasis.
Palm Tree Project.
It is going to be an oasis. It would be, there's already pools and clubhouses and all kinds of stuff there. So it's going to be an exciting time. I'm looking forward to Paducah, Kentucky. I'm looking forward to that city there. Bringing in community, and the land looks just like the forest community here. I'm looking towards Nevada. Nevada's got a city. We could potentially build on 15 acres in the middle of the Amargosa Valley and make a big difference there. So I'm excited about wherever we go.
Yeah. Chris wants to know, can you do an all woody RJO? And we just talked about that.
That's what we're doing, and I'll be coming out with a video tomorrow, and I'll let you guys know about what we can do about an all wood RJO like we used to build about 4 years ago. And the only reason I'm doing that is because our Amish builds are so efficient now, and we build more RJOs and our ESP homes here than they do. So it's putting us behind, and they need builds. So we'll do either or.
I'm telling you, Randy, the cry out for all these different states needing affordable housing. I mean, that's all I see. Somebody said Maine and Rhode Island and come to Missouri and all these places. We've got to get there. How can these people on here share the word?
Okay.
How can we what's the steps they need to take to get us there?
I will put a step, kind of like a checklist. Let's say you want us to come to your state. I'm going to send you a check. Well, we'll have it available on our website maybe.
Oh, that's good.
This is the information you need to acquire if we can have something in your community. And then we'll just go to your community. You could even go to the planning commission or just tell us. Say, hey, yeah, you know what? I've called my county and this has said this is what you guys can and cannot do. And then I'll look for land in that area.
Right.
And it's just a matter of us buying the land. We'll put the infrastructure in, build the homes, and done.
Now, I got a good question. Somebody just said this. Jerry Ball said Colorado or Montana would be great. Okay.
I'm looking in Colorado, but it's on the plains near New Mexico border.
So Montana, or is it Wyoming? Which or both? Do they have the wind?
Wyoming.
How do you put a tiny house in Wyoming?
Strap her down.
Strap it to the earth.
Strap it to the earth.
To the earth. So is that what what do? You got your tie downs? Because the wind blows all the time in Wyoming, which nobody said Wyoming, they said Montana. So.
Yep. And you know our ESP homes, the new 2.0 panels, you talking about awesome in the winter. These guys, you're spot on, man. They're amazing homes. The R value in these things.
Magnolia, who said that? Magnolia Emporium said strap them down like Dolly does.
Yep.
Absolutely. How about a desert community in California, Russell said?
California is almost impossible to build on.
I know.
From what we've heard, California is literally millions of dollars, not cost effective, can take over a year to 2 years just to do an impact study. And the permitting is asinine.
Yeah, they're too complicated.
That's just what I've heard from tiny home builders, developers that I've talked to, and anybody that lives out there. The paperwork is just crazy. And I love California.
Really quick, talk about Tina B just brought up, is Tennessee taxing all RVs, motorhomes, and trailers? Do we know that information?
I don't know. I know they tax RVs are taxed when you register it. You do not have to register a tiny home, but you will be taxed property tax wherever you have your tiny home if they find you.
Who was it said this? Tess DeCarlo said it is illegal to live in a tiny home in Colorado permanently. Google it, please.
There you go. See,
Ain't that
that's why we're looking at land there. The only reason because it was offered to me, so they may have to be modular home, and we could be modular certified there.
Can you talk about that real quick?
Yeah. Well, so. Modular homes is almost like a stick-built foundation home. So if I went out there and built you a home out of 2x4s, or if we built this home right here and we got it stamped modular, it is the same as a stick-built home. Now, in the state of Tennessee, if you qualify and you're registered and you're bonded, you can become a tiny home builder, can become a modular certified builder. Anywhere else in the state, anywhere else in the United States, you have to have a third-party inspection. You have to have the design that you build cannot waver from what you wanted it to build. So when we design a home to go in Kentucky or Colorado or whatever, and it's a modular home, it has to be exactly like the blueprint. And it has to be inspected all through this whole process. So we will have an inspector at our facility inspecting the entire process. And we have to get licensed in any state we build in. So if we go to Colorado and they accept modular homes, we'll have to have a Colorado certified inspector to inspect the homes that are going to Colorado that'll be a modular home.
They said Maine is gorgeous and the tiny homes on wheels legal in local towns can choose not to allow them.
Yeah.
And you said that's what they were doing up in Oregon or something too. They choose it, right?
Well, Portland, Oregon has got a provision right now for emergency housing, and they've actually allowed tiny homes and RVs to be allowed in the city limits of Portland.
How can we get to Canada? People need us in Canada too. Remember that guy that just come from Canada? He had his little thing up there at the sales office. He brought a model. I forgot his name, but hi to you. He stayed here and
He's Toronto.
Toronto, yeah, he's in Toronto. God, I forgot his name.
How long are we going to be on here? We okay?
Oh well, yeah, we're all right. It's been 75 minutes. That ain't too bad.
75 minutes.
We can talk longer. We do have to go. We got another video we got to do. We saw some tiny homes near Lake Martin in Alexander City, Alabama yesterday. Linda said, well, okay, well then it's legal over there. Legal.
We don't know if it's legal because you
know.
see one there. But man, when it comes to developing property, there's so many things. When you start, listen, you got to work with your city, your planning, your zoning, and your municipality. It's a big deal. And we've got to make sure that our inspectors and the people that are in part of this is full on board, and we can satisfy all of their what do you call it, requests.
Yeah.
And needs of what, we need to reassure them. And that's through engineering, and that's through doing the proper protocol that's professionally done, that these homes are built according exactly to their state.
And Kelly Sue B, my son is joining the Marines and wants a place to come home to. I'm disabled and need something cheaper. Please help us. So far, our city doesn't allow tiny homes on wheels, but ADUs. So what is the difference with an ADU with the tiny homes and stuff?
Yeah. So an ADU is a different deal too. It's usually a modular home. It has to be an ADU, accessory dwelling unit. So if you look at an ADU, normally it has to be stick built, permanent foundation. It's got to be inspected, the whole thing. They can't just take a tiny home and set it there.
And Charles Davis said, take the wheels off. You can do that? Yes. Yeah. And I'm going to finish with this one. Jeff B. Craft, how about a tiny houseboat? You've always wanted to put a tiny house on a boat.
It's funny you should say that, because we were talking this morning. I was going to put one on a pontoon boat.
He's wanted to do that. To do it for years.
That's probably what really got me into tiny homes, was to put them on a boat and let them float. So, that's been my dream, is to put them on a float. And we actually was thinking about going into the Gulf Coast and all the Gulf states, where they do a lot of hunting, duck hunting and all that stuff, and we wanted to put one maybe in the Mardi Gras parade.
Yeah, pontoons are great, Charles said. Key West, that's great. Okay, what we want to do is we want to tell you like, share, subscribe. We are at 185,000 subscribers on YouTube. We are hoping, I don't know if we'll make it or not, but we would love to have 200,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Be awesome. One thing that we can tell that is happening with all these questions, all these comments, and all the different areas, like where we got Nevada, Paducah, and now this Alabama, it is expanding right before our eyes, guys. So before long, Incredible Tiny Homes is going to be in every state nationwide, and even possibly out into other countries. Mexico, Canada, who knows where else. Portugal, we'd love to, but it's happening. So we're expanding right now. So that's kind of super exciting. Ooh.
You know what's amazing?
Very scary.
You know what's amazing is that I went back home to my alma mater, high school where I graduated from, and I got to see about 6, 7 of my buddies that I graduated high school. If you guys are out there, say, hey, it was great seeing you. But all you guys and all them guys that I've seen, then they're all retired, and they're all kicking back, and they're all polishing their car today in their driveway. And I'm not. I'm taking on the world, taking on a business like I'm 30 years old. And I realized here in the last couple weeks that this is where I need to be, this is where I am, this is what I'm wired for, this is how I'm built. And I appreciate you all and your support, the massive amount of support that you all have given for me to be in this, and can't thank you enough for your encouragement. And I feel great. I feel great mentally, physically. We're on it is a war here. It's a fight. We're not set to where and I hope you guys don't think there's no comfort in this financially or builds. It's always, we're always behind, or we're always going to be behind, and then we're always needing more financing, more money. We're developing land across the street and here, and there's always people that are complaining. There's always going to be somebody dissatisfied, and that's a lot of pressure on me. But it's a part of the business. It's a part of people's conception of what we do, what we don't do, and I try to be as most honest as I possibly can about everything. We've opened up our door to you to come here and ask us questions. We've asked you to come here, make an appointment, and see me. Tell me. I'd love to hear your gripe. I'd love for you to sit across from me, face to face, and just, if you got a negative thing to say, just say it to me and not, on the comments or on Facebook or anything. But if you do, that's fine too. Don't matter. I don't read the comments. I'm sorry, because I'm too busy. And I got to fill my mind full of beautiful, positive things, because my age in my life now, I love living, and my days are numbered. I know that sounds morbid.
All of our days are
but
numbered.
I mean, you got more days than I do. You're 10 years younger than I am. And the older I get, and it is true, my greatest commodity is my time. And I choose to fill my time with positive thoughts. And it's hard because of running this business. But I love what I do, and I love these guys out here that's working so hard. And I could go on and on, but thought I'd just bring that point across that people have asked. What if he dies? Whatever. This is what I do. This is my lot in life, and it looks like right now it's full bore.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for watching.
Everything's game on. I mean,
nobody's
backing
off.
there's no backing down.
Yeah.
There's no backing off, and things have went to another level. We can actually say that. We know that it's went to another level with all the people that are in place now that we have had to oversee it instead of actually involved in doing it. So there's a lot of things like that that's happening, but it's good. It's growth, and that's what we need. The company has to go somewhere, and our biggest thing is we got to have somewhere to put these places. I mean, the homes. We've got to have places, and that's why we're going nationwide. That's why we're going out of country. That's why we're going wherever. We still have property here that we have not developed, but it's very expensive property.
Yeah.
So there's other avenues that we're going to take. We are going to make a way for people to have affordable housing and a place to put their home on, to be able to own a home and to actually be able to afford the lot rent.
Yeah. So in closing, you guys go tinycottages.com. Go tinycottages.com.
Yeah.
This is a 54 home community. We've sold maybe 6 or 10 of them there. It's been very popular. $300 a month plus utilities. It could go up to $600 to $450 depending on how much conserving you want to do on utilities.
Is it
look
three
into
phases? 1, 2.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
But you guys look into it. We'll be coming to do a video tomorrow and fill you in if we can do any some stick-built homes, RJO and cottages that we could give to our Amish, and they could build and get them down to Hans and his development, his partnership down there. Hopefully get them down there in a couple months if that's what you guys are interested in.
Yeah.
So I'll get you those prices tomorrow.
Because it's new construction only. It's new homes.
Yeah.
So if you already have a contract, you've already paid and stuff, that is not eligible to go to the property.
Yeah.
If you have a Buffalo Creek lot and things like that, it's not eligible to go to the Alabama property. So it is a new construction.
Yeah. And you guys, Hans is a really good guy. He's a responsible person.
Yes.
In that he wants to do a really nice development. He wants to have, some really cool amenities like the pickleball and some hot tubs and some organizing of events. And he really wants to
and
canning
the dog
and
park
dog
and
park.
things like
It's
that.
all there. The dog parks are there because it was a petting zoo.
Well, and they're where that trailer was, they're gonna turn that into like a clubhouse.
Yeah, they're gonna have a weight room and a clubhouse and
a
stuff.
laundry facility.
Yeah, laundry.
So,
He's really gonna do this right.
and it's gonna take a while too. Just like with us, there's things that take time, and he's hoping within a year all of
it done.
But that's his hopes, and we hope that happens like that.
And with his key money that he's asking for, he'll apply that right back into development. He does have a partner in it.
Right.
He's doing it with probably a little bit more money, a little more people involved in it than we have. We started at nothing, and but really, I put my name on his. I put it right there, and I trust that he will give you guys a beautiful place to stay. All right. So thank you for watching. And sorry it went on for as long as it has. Always.
Oh, they're not sorry. They love. I mean, Randy, that's why they're watching.
We got so much to talk about.
We do. We always have so much to talk about.
Man.
We could talk for hours on here.
I know.
But anyway, thank you for watching today. We wanted to go live because there was so much information and we really wanted to talk about the Alabama property. But be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It's so important. This is the only marketing we do. We do a little bit of Facebook. That doesn't give us the punch. Nothing gives us the punch like YouTube. Thank you, YouTube, for letting us be on here and to make a living. I mean, to put our product out, to advertise on there, YouTube has been fantastic to us. And the people who watch, and for those who have subscribed and watch us daily and everything, have supported us all this time, thank you so much, because we wouldn't be able to sell anything without you guys.
And in closing, we're going to run out here and do a couple videos, so stay tuned. If you want to see a couple more videos today, they'll be posted this evening. We do have a couple models. What's that?
That's my lipstick.
Her lipstick.
That's my lipstick. Can you see it right there? That's the lipstick I have on.
What's it called?
I don't know.
Maxi Yika?
Mackie.
Mackie Yicky.
I don't know. Yicky, is that what you said? Yicky? That's my lipstick, if anybody's curious. I just thought I'd get it out of my purse and show you, but that's it. It's like a liquid, and it dries matte. So if you know what matte is, it's like it's not shiny, but it dries matte, so it can dry up. Another question, the last question, which I said a million questions ago.
The long goodbyes.
The long goodbye. Poor Travis. He knows what we're talking about, the long goodbye. Where is Ace?
Ace is sleeping in my office.
He's asleep in the office.
Yep. I've kept an eye on him. Him and I go to the mountain, usually tried it in the morning, and then we try to do it in the evening, and I run him like I run him all over the mountain. Yeah. And
we will be back tomorrow with more videos and stuff, and we'll show you our jails. We got a lot of videos coming up to show you, so. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you all so much.
Thank you guys, and thank you for spending the afternoon with us, a whole 86 minutes. Talking about scary. All right, thank you guys. Bye. Happy Halloween. Look, trick or treat. That's coming up next week.
Yep.
October 31st, we're going to do a trick or treat here at the
for all the kids in Cobb County.
Incredible Tiny Homes. So everybody's going to be coming, bringing their kids, and they're going to trick or treat house to house, and we're going to do a video of it and show you all the ins and outs and what's going on. We'll try to. Can you interview a kid? Can you interview a minor? Hey, kid.
Of course.
Yeah. What kind of candy do you get? You're going to give me some candy?
You like tiny houses?
I like tiny houses. You know what a tiny house is? So yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to have a bouncy house. Going to have a fire pit. Kids are going to be all dressed up, running around with costumes. The residents are going to be giving out candy. It's going to be super exciting. So, our first annual. So, we're hoping it's going to be a big success.
Yep.
All right. All right. Anything else you want to say?
Nope.
All hearts and minds clear?
Done.
All right. Thank you, guys. Bye.